Um, so this video is going to be on the importance of adoration. Now, first thing of all is, what is adoration? Adoration is basically when you have the exposed body of Christ um, in the tabernacle, and it would be at the front of the altar. And basically, you would go, and it would be a time for you to pray with Jesus right there in front of you. And I would say I started going to adoration a couple years ago, so maybe 1 or 2 years ago. Before then, I only went to church once a week, and that was on Sunday. And sometimes I came late. Now I go to adoration once a week. Adoration is really cool. So they would sing this chant, and then it would be quiet time for an hour. Now, quiet time for an hour with your thoughts was really hard for me, and I had to build up to an hour. Now, an hour doesn't seem like anything to me, but I would have to build up sitting there for an hour and praying and focusing on praying and not daydreaming about my life. So, here are my reasons why adoration is so great. You get time with your thoughts. It's really uncommon for us to sit with our thoughts quietly every day. There are times when we don't want to be with our thoughts. Sitting in adoration not only lets us approach our deepest fears and thoughts, but allows God to enter into it as well and be with us. So it's this kind of an intimate thing where God knows your deepest and darkest secrets, but in that there's this comfort that He can give you if you just let Him in. Number two, one thing I realized when I started going to adoration regularly is that I had this peace about my life outside of adoration. So it's kind of difficult to explain. It's just something that once you don't have, you know there was something there. It kind of shows how God works into our lives. Like we didn't know we let Him in, but we let Him in, and He's changing our hearts to love Him more. And we feel this sense of peace that transcends all of our lives every single day just by sitting with God for 1 hour. Tantum ergo, this chant that you would sing at the end of adoration. It's really cool though, and I would say that it really emphasizes the glory of the Trinity. Salve Regina. It is another chant that you would sing at the end of adoration. It's really pretty. So that's another reason why I love adoration. This is kind of a serious one, and I would say adoration really gets my prayer life going. So there are times when I am very lazy and I don't like praying. If I can get my butt to adoration, which is like a location, it kind of forces me to pray. So people are like, you would go out of your way to pray, like you would go to a place to pray, like you would set off a section of your week in your time schedule to go and pray. And it's like, yes, this is exactly what I do. And that is in order to keep up with prayer. Anyway, those are my top 5 reasons why I love adoration. Thank you, everybody, and God bless.